This video is brought to you by ClipFlip, the app that pays you money to make helpful videos on your iPhone or Android phone. Check them out at www.clipflip.com. Hello guys, what is up? It is iPod Touch Bob, and today we're going to be reviewing the Axis Flip case from Casecrown. Now this is a case for the iPad 3 and the iPad 2 and can be purchased for $30.95 on their website. If you want to check it out, it's www.casecrown.com. There'll be a link in the description below where you can check out this case as well as all of Casecrown's other products, because they have a lot of accessories for pretty much any device that you can think of. So the iPhone, the iPad, Kindle Fire, Galaxy Note, any Android devices or anything like that. Just check down below. There'll be a link to their website, and without further ado, we'll jump right into the video and I'll tell you if this case is worth your money. Alright, so let's now take a closer look at the Axis Flip case from Casecrown. Now this case does retail for $30.95 on their website, as I said before, but let's take a closer look at the case itself. Now it is an all black case, so pretty much everything about the case is black. It is made of a nice rigid material on the outside. This is kind of good and bad. It doesn't feel like really soft when it's in your hand. It doesn't feel that good, but it does protect the outside of the case from getting scratched or anything like that because it's really rigid and it's kind of hard also. So it's not very nice to the touch, but it does protect the case from getting scratched up, and it's not easily going to get messed up or anything like that. Now on the front, it does have a lot of padding right here, like where the front of your iPad is, so where the screen is. It's got a little bit more padding, and then on the back, as you can hear, it's pretty hard on the back. It's got, like, I don't know, some really hard cardboard or something in there, but it's pretty hard, so it's going to protect your iPad from getting dropped. On the front where the screen is, where it's a little more padded, and on the back it's a little more solid. Now on the case, you're also going to get this little adjustable band right here. This can flip to the front, so it holds your iPad in place where it's not going to like get opened or anything like that. The case is definitely not going to get open because this strap is really tight, so it's gonna make sure that your case is always closed when you want it to be closed. But if you want to open it, all you have to do is flip this around on the back, and it goes flat on the back like it did on the front, and it stays right there as well. But you can actually open up the iPad case now. So on the inside, we're gonna get some nice soft material over here. It's not as soft as I would like, but it is pretty soft. And then where your iPad actually is, you're going to get the same material that is on the front, so it's going to be pretty rough and rigid. But underneath that, where the iPad actually rests on the back, you're also going to get this soft material right here, so your iPad doesn't get scratched up. Luckily, this doesn't really touch your screen that much, but if it does, it is soft, so it's not going to scratch your screen up or anything like that because it's a nice soft material. So as you can see right here, obviously we have 3 ridges. This is pretty obvious what you're going to do right here. You're going to tilt your iPad at an angle, and it will let you use your iPad to view movies or type or anything like that from 3 different viewing angles. So that's pretty obvious what it happens on the front, but what's not obvious is the fact that, watch this, your iPad can actually turn. So we can do it in landscape and portrait mode with this case. Now on the back, let me show you. It's got this little button right here. This is where your iPad is actually going to rotate on, so that's pretty nifty. It allows you to view things in portrait and landscape mode with this case, which is pretty unique. I haven't really seen any cases that do this. There probably is, but I just haven't seen them yet. So that's really cool that it allows you to do that. So you can view it in landscape and portrait in 3 different viewing angles for each of them. Now, let me just flip it back into place. That's pretty much the case's claim to fame. It's a really nice feature, and it's pretty interesting. I haven't seen too many cases that do that. There probably is, but I mean, I just haven't seen them. But I do like that feature because you'll be able to, if you know you're checking Twitter that doesn't flip into landscape, then you can flip it back up like that. Or if you're playing Draw Something, which obviously doesn't go this way, so it doesn't flip over, it doesn't go to the other mode. You can just play it like this and have it sit at the angle like that. All right, let me flip it back over, and we'll take a closer look at the case. Right here, this is how you install the case. Pretty much you just slide it in there, and what you have right here is a little latch, sort of. It folds back in, and there is going to be Velcro on the other side on the bottom of the case, so you just fold it in like this, and then you push it down, and it will Velcro back together and make sure that your iPad doesn't fall out. There's no way this is going to fall out. So I like the fact that they have the Velcro because it keeps the iPad in place and not falling out of the case where you don't want it to be. On the bottom, your connector is pretty open. You're not going to have any problems using any cables there. You can put all your cables right there. Speaker open. If we flip over to the side where our volume rockers and stuff are, you can access those easily, no problem. On the top are headphone jack, easy accessible, and our sleep and awake button is also easily accessible. So everything is pretty nice. The camera cutout, as you can see right here, also easy to use. No problems with the pictures or anything like that, so you're not going to have to worry about that at all. But this case is pretty nice overall. For $30, I think it's definitely a good choice. It doesn't feel like it's the most high quality material, and you don't get any other accessories in the case besides this, so you're only going to get the case when you buy this. But for $30, I think it's a pretty cheap case for the iPad. It's one of the more affordable cases on the market. So if you're looking for a pretty cool case that can go into landscape and portrait mode with no problems at all, for $30, this is a great case to buy. You just don't get any accessories, and it's pretty bare bones. The material isn't the most high quality overall, but it is definitely affordable. So if you want to purchase this case, you can go to Casecrown.com, and you can check out this case as well as all their other products. I'll include a link down below to where you can purchase this case and check out their website, so just check down there. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video as well as a comment. You can do both those down there. And if you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button up there to be updated whenever I upload new videos. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Catch you in my next video. Peace.